welcome. I was just making some tea, if you'd like some. Great. Well, here you go. I guess we are ready to enjoy some new stories today now. Let's head on over to the library, shall we? All cozy? Now let us begin. And hey, if you're new around here, please don't forget to like and subscribe for more Comet Observatory coziness. And with that said, on to our first story. The Girl and the Comet Observatory by Sebastian 50. Once upon a time, there was a little girl named Cassie. She loves to study, paint, draw, and watch the stars in the night sky. She lives in a small blue house with a yellow star on it. One night, as Cassie was ready to go to bed, she saw something out of her window she had never seen. She saw an orange launch star. She quickly ran out of the house and approached the launch star. As she got close to it, it spun around her. So she spun around the launch star, and it suddenly launched her out into outer space. She was screaming very loud for her life. Just then, Cassie landed in a strange place she had never been before. The Comet Observatory. Where am I? She said. Suddenly, she sees little colorful star-shaped creatures playing with each other. They're the Lumas. I've never seen those little playful star friends before, she said. Then she saw a large woman with a turquoise blue dress, holding a wand in her hand. Cassie slowly approached her without saying a word. She was very nervous. Hi, what's your name? Then the woman began to smile. Greetings, my name is Rosalina. I watch over and protect the cosmos. What's your name, little girl? Cassie nervously replied, I'm Cassie. Cassie was very scared to meet someone she had never met before. Oh, don't be scared. I'm not going to hurt you, Rosalina replied. Can you please say your name a little louder? Cassie tries to calm down. I'm Cassie. I'm from Salzburg. Rosalina replied, Cassie? That's a beautiful name. Cassie smiled and said, Thanks. So what brings you here, Cassie? Rosalina replied, I saw an orange spinning star, whatever that was, outside my bedroom window, and I had no idea what it was doing there. And I approached it and spun in it, and it took me here. Cassie told her everything about what happened. After a long conversation with Rosalina, Cassie walked around the observatory and saw a blue Luma drawing pictures, a red Luma riding a toy fire truck, and a green Luma playing on a Nintendo Switch. This is an interesting place, Cassie said. Just then, she went into the kitchen and saw a pink Luma cooking Starbit cookies. These cookies are delicious, Cassie said. Hello, madam. Want a cookie? The pink Luma said. Cassie nods her head. Yes, please. Cassie had lots of fun at the Comet Observatory, eating Starbit cookies, playing with the Lumas, and hearing some amazing stories from Rosalina. All this fun is making me sleepy, Cassie said. Before she got on the launch star, she waved goodbye to the Lumas and Rosalina. After that, she got into the launch star that would take her back home to Earth. When she got home, she brushed her teeth and put on her pajamas. She went to sleep, dreaming that she had an amazing time at the Comet Observatory. The next morning, Cassie told her family what happened last night. She told them about the Comet Observatory. Her mother said, That's amazing! And her father said, A Comet Observatory in space? Yep, Cassie replied. It was amazing! I had fun playing with the Lumas and listening to some amazing stories from Rosalina. Cassie told the rest of what happened during her adventures visiting the Comet Observatory. The end. The Mario Girls vs. the Mega Coasters by Henry. Once upon a time, Princess Peach decided to take a vacation to an amusement park called Cedar Point. She thought, oh, I should invite my friends, Daisy, Pauline, and Rosalina. Peach first traveled to Sarasland and asked Daisy, who loves thrills. Daisy excitedly said, yes! Next, Peach and Daisy went to the Comet Observatory to ask Rosalina. She was hesitant at first, but the Lumas really wanted to go, so she agreed.
All right.
Last, they visited New Donk City, where Mayor Pauline,
Absolutely.
in desperate need of a break, said, absolutely, I'll go with you. The four of them boarded Mario's Odyssey and flew off to Sandusky, Ohio. As they approached Cedar Point, the girls could see all the roller coasters towering in the distance. Rosalina started getting a bit nervous. Soon, they arrived at the park and decided to ride the Magnum XL 200 first. Peach and Daisy sat in the front, while Rosalina and Pauline took the car behind them. Clank, tinty, clank, tinty, clank. The ride creaked as it climbed the first hill. Peach, Daisy, and Pauline were thrilled, arms up and faces glowing with excitement. Rosalina, meanwhile, had her hands over her face, a nervous wreck. After what felt like an eternity for her, the train plunged down the first drop. Peach, Daisy, and Pauline screamed joyfully, loving every second. Rosalina, on the other hand, was silently panicking. What are the Lumas going to do when I'm gone? But when the ride ended, she realized she actually had a pretty good time. Little did she know, the other girls had even more thrills in store for her. Next up, Millennium Force, a coaster like the Magnum, only 100 feet taller. Oh my stars! I could get to the Comet Observatory on that thing, Rosalina exclaimed. Then she added, I think I'm going to get a soda pop instead. Come on, Mama, don't be a wimp, the Lumas chimed in. Eventually, all the girls boarded the Millennium Force, with Rosalina and Pauline once again in the back. As they reached the top, Rosalina whispered, oh my stars! The G-forces were so intense, it felt like astronaut training. Throughout the ride, Rosalina could only shout things like, oh my stars, and holy star bits! They all agreed. Millennium Force was a 10 out of 10 ride. Finally, they ended their day with the legendary Top Thrill Dragster, though it's sadly no longer operating. Luckily for Rosalina, the ride only lasts 15 seconds, though it's 100 feet taller and feels like being launched into space by a cannon. The scariest part? Sometimes the train doesn't make it over the top and rolls backward. And of course that's exactly what happened. Not once, but twice. The ride operator laughed. What the stars? Third time's the charm. And finally, the train cleared the top. The girls stumbled off the ride, hands trembling from the adrenaline. You guys want to ride it again? Daisy asked. And in unison, they all said, absolutely, let's go! And that's how Rosalina got over her fear of roller coasters. The end. The Baller Princesses by Arctic Phoenix 27. Peach, Daisy, and Rosalina entered a basketball tournament in hopes of showing off their hooping skills and winning a trophy to validate their skill. As they enter the tournament, there were 3 other teams also competing for the same prize. Team Mario, featuring Mario, Luigi, and Yoshi. Team Wario, featuring Wario, Waluigi, and Peach. Team Bowser, featuring Bowser, Bowser Jr., and King K. Rool. In their first matchup of the round robin against Team Mario, the princesses were in a dogfight. Down 18-17, Peach drained a clutch three-pointer to give her team the lead. Mario drove to the basket to tie it up, but was blocked by Rosalina. Rosalina quickly kicked the ball out to Daisy, who hit another clutch shot to extend the lead. Then, with the clock winding down, Rosalina hit the game-winning basket. After cruising past Team Wario in an easy win, the princesses faced Team Bowser in a tough showdown and lost. However, both teams finished 1-2 in the standings, setting up a high-stakes championship rematch. Determined to get revenge, Daisy fired up her teammates before the game. "This is our moment," she said, eyes blazing with focus. In the title match, both teams traded baskets in a back-and-forth showdown. With the princesses leading 19-18 late in the game, King K. Rool drove to the rim for a game-tying layup, only to be blocked by Rosalina again. She passed it to Daisy, who pulled up over Bowser and drained the title-clinching shot. The princesses won the championship, and Daisy was named tournament MVP. "Never underestimate a princess," she said with a victorious grin. The trio later celebrated on the beach, reflecting proudly on everything they had accomplished. The end. Special thanks to our writers today: Sebastian 50, Henry, and Arctic Phoenix 27. And many thanks to all of you today for joining me here in the library. May the stars shine down on you, and see you again next time.